Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, anytime you can walk off the field a winner at home in front of your home fans, it's a good day. So that was the objective of the day. Came out here and thought it was there was a lot of good. There's a lot of things on there that we're going to have to get better from. But for the opening night, I was just really happy with the effort, the cleanliness of the play. We didn't turn the ball over. We took it away. So we got to play a lot of people. So there's always going to be something in your mind that you wish you would have done a little bit better, some situational football. So we've all got to grow. It's going to be a season of growing and getting better. But excited about the defense. I thought they tackled well for game one. We don't get to tackle a lot in training camp, 2 or 3 times. But to play live action, all of us on the same sideline and get into that game feel, I thought that we started the game well, got in a little bit of a rhythm. DJ was able to get in a little bit of a rhythm and spread the ball around to multiple guys. I think we proved that we have some depth at wide receiver that can make plays for us, was able to get them some touches. And so it'll be good to get in the film room and grow from this. There's some, the 3 personal fouls we can't have in a game if we're going to win close games in this league and the schedule that we have. So, it's back here tomorrow. We'll watch the film and get better from it and move on to week 2.
What did you like most, tonight about the way the defense played? Not just that they tackled well, but they were able to come up with turnovers and your offense turned fairly quickly into points.
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you turn a team over and you win the turnover margin and you're able to turn those into points and then us, playing clean football. We don't get to tackle a lot, but we don't get tackled a lot in training camp offensively either. So ball security, not putting the ball on the ground, not putting the ball in harm's way from the quarterback position. And so, I thought they flew around. I thought that they were disruptive at times. I got a lot of respect for those guys. I think Coach Norwell, they're able to stay healthy. Should have a good team. I mean, they made us work for a lot of stuff tonight. It wasn't just 2 and 3 play drives that just guys weren't out of position. The run game at times we had to grind it out. Sometimes in these games you get some guys out of position and you're able to just gash some big runs. That didn't happen. That's a credit to them. Made us earn it. So this game made us better. I think when you think about a 12-game season and why you would play one of these games is getting the work and playing a lot of players and getting in a rhythm and coaches and players. So we've got to get better from it. And like I said, the road continues to get tougher. This is the story of all of our seasons. But it'll be a big test going to Big Ten school next week.
DJ was in a rhythm right away, 11 for 11 to start with. What specifically impressed you about what DJ did today?
Yeah, I thought he was making good decisions. He was spinning the ball around. We were able to get in that first drive and mix things up, some different personnels, different guys touching the ball, and then capping it off with just a naked bootleg, and then everybody was covered up. He ran it in. That's what he can do. So we didn't want to run him a ton in this game, but ended up I think he had four times and that he carried the ball. So like I said, I'm excited to get in the locker room. 10 years as a coach, like you just don't take those moments for granted, right? No matter how you're feeling coming off the field, you wish Curry would have. I know Curry, he's competitive. I wish that we could have got him in a flow too, and that aggravates me not giving him, he threw a great ball to Swindy. It was a tough ball, and then, we had Quaid on the rail route, just missing him. But those are small things, those are things that those guys are going to get better from too. And so I was happy with, anytime you can take the ball away that many times, you can block a field goal, you not allow somebody in the end zone. A lot of things to grow from for us.
DJ said he had goosebumps for the first time since BYU. Did you feel that from him?
Yeah, well, I don't know about the goosebumps, but that's a great feeling, man. That's why you play. That's Michael Pruitt was back for the first time in a long time, 10-year NFL career. And that's what I told him, like, Michael could be anywhere right now, right? He's played 10 years in the NFL, and it's like you want to come back to your alma mater because there's just a feeling, right? Michael was, after I talked to the team walking out, he's in the hallway, and he's like, man, I'm ready to go. Like, there's nothing like college football. That's what we talk about all the time, man. Don't take any day for granted. Don't take a game day for granted. Like, your days are numbered when you're playing this game. And so I'm glad DJ, said that to you guys, because that's what you want, right? You want to have those jitters. You want to have that excitement. That's all part of that childhood feeling of why you keep playing.
How did it feel to be? I know you called plays with Blake, but how did it feel to be fully in the coordinator chair as well as head coach chair again?
Yeah, that's probably the only difference. I mean, as far as like not having an offensive coordinator and calling it, we've always had either John Van Dam, who's in the NFL now, and then Blake Rowland that's at Wisconsin. But now just sitting in the quarterback room every single day is probably the difference in the last like 6 or 8 years. And so, but I love it. I love that. You got to be able to trust your coaching staff. Coach Prawn and that group of guys do a great job. Obviously, in between series is probably different as a head coach play caller than if you were just the coordinator. You're not able to just go sit on the bench and talk to your quarterback. Mike Lindauer's on the field for us that kind of has that role, and then Mike communicating with me. And so, I mean, game one is a lot of great learning experiences for us in that operation as well. Just the feel of in between series, the iPads. Today, this is the first game that we've been able to use the headset communication. Obviously, we use it in practice, but the first game, I thought we had a good rhythm to ourselves. We went up tempo some, we huddled up some, we signaled some, we had we wristband some, and so I thought there was a good flow of in and out of personnels and doing those things. So it felt good to get back out there.
How pleased were you also that your defense didn't give up a touchdown? I know you guys gave up a field goal, but I mean the big indicator right there is the fact that you didn't give up 7.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you just, as a defensive coordinator, the objective is offensively to score points and defensively to not let them score, and college football these days, there's going to be some yards, there's going to be some movement, but it gets tight when you get down in the red zone, and that's when you got to bow up. If we're a defense that, continually makes teams kick field goals, and we'll be where we want to be defensively, right? And so it's not looking at stats or yards or whatever. It's what's the score? How did we play in situational football? And tonight we did a great job.
Coach Hill, how nice was it to have a health meter near 100 after getting bit by the injury bug pretty hard last year?
Yeah, I mean, injuries are going to come with this team as well. Different positions. It's always nice if you'd ask any head coach, like you want to play a clean season and nobody get injured. That's the hard part. But we play a physical game, and that's why depth is important. Games like this, letting guys. I mean, the 3 true freshmen making big plays. Cam Kaysen. David with a pick 6, in his first action, and then Quaid, with a touchdown run, and so we got to continue to build that depth. Obviously, they're going to be super excited, their first game, and then making impact plays, and so something you really don't think about, in game, you're rolling because there's not going to be any excuses, but every team in the country will have some type of injuries this season that you got to overcome.